Here we are trying to catch up to 263. We've seen them in Pittsfield, missed them. Now we're trying to follow along too. Gonna try to catch them at State Line Tunnel if we're lucky. We're gonna take our little known shortcut. It'll bring us out by State Line and all those other fancier little known locations. There's 263 behind the houses and in the woods. I think I got a scratchy throat this morning. This dude's hauling. I don't know why. Normally that train doesn't go that fast whenever I've tried to catch up with it, but there must be something important behind them or ahead of them. This might be a failed attempt.
42, you had a 129 there at Hampton Ave. Got activated alarm, entry exit. Don't keep over at this time. And just contact the homeowner requesting response. No business owner.
Shot a video from this spot before.
It shows the therapy building.
Keep it rolling just in case if we get caught up to the head. Wow. Gotta be goddamn careful here. I would love to have one in the houses out here, but there'd have to be natural gas and a water main and not no freaking wells. I don't care for wells too much because there's always a problem with, well, freshwater wells. And I don't care for black bear too much. They big ugly mothers. Keep up with them, so we're gonna stick around at the truck stop for a little bit. This whole area right here well, not in this was swamp, but on the other side of that train used to be an interchange with the New Haven Railroad, and there's on a couple of the New Haven Railroad videos I got a whole show the old State Line station and yard for the New Haven and Boston and Albany Railroad. Now we're on Flint's Crossing Road on the backside, 295. It would be going in through way up the road, but we're on 22 near Austerlitz, New York. This area was well known for two freight train pile up where they had two trains derailed at the same time and piled up right by this area that we just passed through when it was open.
S-A-T-H-S-A-T-E. I'm not familiar with that. Maybe in the complex as you pull into the left, there's several stores in there.
Cemetery down in Canaan, East Chatham, town lines. Now we're gonna have to slow down because here's the other here's the Flint's Crossing by the Canaan truck stop, well known in a lot of my train videos, even back in the days of Conrail. We've actually used to shoot parked right here, but it got too dangerous because of the trucks and everything. The hell is town of Richmond Highway Department truck, or is it West Stockbridge? I'm not sure.
Fairly muffled, but it might be a business called Fatface, F-A-T-F-A-C-E. I just Googled it. It's
Hinsdale. Loaded coal drag eastbound. Doing it measly 12 miles an hour up the mountain with only 3 out of 4 engines running. Hello Kelvin and hello Luke. Hello George, Gerard.
The heck, they're there?
Doing a live broadcast. That's the fun part about Facebook. Hello, Bill Anderson. Everybody, before I forget, Happy New Year to everybody. Don't mind the other person in the background talking. My wife decided to come along for the ride. And she's right here. You can't see her too well, just the outline of her shadow.
At 880 East Street, apartment 100 Alpha. States that there were two parties
Brandon.
in a Jeep with unknown New York tags that pulled into his property. They were generally nasty with him when he asked them to leave the property. Not necessarily looking to speak with an officer, just looking for someone to check the area.
Oh, damn. Here we go. Loaded coal drag, center of Hinsdale, Mass, by the town park. This is 3 of the loaded coal drags I've caught here. 1 in Pittsfield. We're going to try to get this guy again in Beckett after he clears. Goody, Tommy's back in. I know you wouldn't miss this for an opportunity there, Mr. Wise Guy. Got the 31-30 on the point. Number 18. Got 138. That got messed up. Oh, that's the best you could come out with, Tommy, is laugh out loud. Thank you.
Crazy guy.
He could hear you. And William Guzzo, your question is, this train here is a loaded coal drag going to Bow, New Hampshire, outside of Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Usually this train would run via Pan Am, but they don't have enough crews to even move their own freights along a dedicated train like this. So CSX is stuck running it over this West End instead of over the Pan Am West End via the Hoosick Tunnel. So we got to return a coal drags on the B&A like back there in the Conrail days. These 80 cars that are on this train are dedicated to are being dedicated to move the coal to the power plant up at Bow, New Hampshire. I've never got a chance to see the power plant other than on train videos shot by other people. And they were supposed to do away with the coal burning power plants, but Bow got reactivated because I guess that the wind turbines and the stupid solar panels were useless as hell. I don't know who was so made the crack. They're gonna throw a snowball at me. Try it. You ain't gonna get a good enough shot. Oh, next stop is gonna be Beckett, Massachusetts. And hello, Lindsay. There we go. One of the real fans from Denver. Well, here we are in downtown Beckett. Right at the the hell milepost marker we're at. We're underneath the main road. Or actually not Route 8, but one of the main thoroughfares. That's the bridge, you can't see it too well. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest show better than Ringling Brothers. A loaded coal drag. Come on, through Beckett.
CSX, equipment defect detector, milepost 135.0. Track 2, no defects.
Last time I seen
No
those two engines, the 138 and 18 were in frickin' Ohio.
5, end of transmission.
Shit, what the hell? That damn friggin' phone giving me trouble. I heard you. Tommy's calling me a train stalker. Because I'm stalking this damn... Whoa! Here we go! Hot time in the town there, baby! Look at that! Sparks! He's riding the brakes on that damn son of a bitch. I don't believe it. Smell it? Brake shoes burning.
Hey, Don.
He heard you.
Oh, he's playing soccer.
All the time. But,
let's do it.
Oh, excuse me.
Should have 3130.
Track number 1, okay, to advance west. They're going location now, let me know when you're line locked. Alright, thanks. Then,
just like that.
425 picked up, and let me know what their remaining is, 2nd Street over. Alright, for sure.
Here we are, New Year's Eve in the empty coal train. Okay, now he's kept picking up speed. We're not going to go after him because of the snow squall warning issue that's going on here, but we're going to catch him and probably the 425 and the Housatonic right here on Depot Street. I know I said I was not going to go out on New Year's Eve, but to get a chance to catch an empty coal train on New Year's, just like during the Conrail days, I was going to do it, and I finally did it. Well, here we are at the rear of the empty coal train has passed. Hello, John, and I will be back when the next train goes through.
That's affirmative. Number 2, 50, restricting. West on number 1, Housatonic.
NX12, the Housatonic Z542 is the CSX is calling it, is coming through. Now, this is no joke. There are 2 CSX engines on the point of this train because the Housatonic equipment's junk. So we get to see a former Conrail unit in its own old home territory, and boy, those 38s sound a lot better than the 35s. Well, Happy New Year there, Housatonic. Stay safe. Well, this turned out to be a successful night. The Oak Ridge cars. I don't know what the hell the big deal is about them. Just a piece of crap car with a new paint job and a new set of lettering. New Year to everybody again. Guess I ain't got no viewer. I only got one viewer, damn. Okay, that's better. Like it. This far from home, but in this case we had no other choice to in the matter. And later today the videos of everything that's been done will be uploaded to YouTube. That sounds like our friendly little coal drag. Good morning, Uncle Gil.
42602.
Yeah, this is probably familiar freaking territory to you, and back in the days when Graham went out camping out this way. This is my first actual journey this far east. And good morning, Kelvin Spector. Morning, Mark. Morning, Joe. Crap, he's crossing the hell over. This was a small yard in an old station burned down many years ago. There we go, out here in the middle part of Massachusetts filming an 80-car freaking coal drag. I missed the Pittsfield due to the damn freaking weather. Well, actually, I was half asleep when I heard the radio call on the railroad frequency. Because there was a train that was behind him. The crew was having a pissing contest with the westbound crew because they had to wait for this train, and it was dragging its ass all the way from Selkirk. They were having a hard time getting up over the hill between Mass and New York because it's a heavy train. Okay, here we go. This is the end. Yeah, well, okay, I'll see you, bye. Here we are, second eastbound stack train coming through East Brookfield. Talk about friggin' accidental coincidence, this would friggin' happen. Back to 9. Right turn onto Cove Street first, right after the car dealership. Oh, good morning, Michael Healy. Happy New Year to you. I know, big difference compared to the Berkshires. Oh, good morning, everybody. Hey, guess what we just found? This is the terminus for 264 and the starting point for 263. This is where a friend of mine gets a lot of his video and pictures of the rack trains. This is where we get the heads up on the westbound so the foreign power come through. This is the Spencertown and West Brookfield Railroad. It's actually just a switching railroad that takes the racks off of 264 and makes up the train for 263, and they basically switch the loadeds to where they're unloaded right here. All these vehicles that you see are brand new cars. And this is where 264 ends and 263 starts. Thank you for watching. And everybody, we're in Warren, Mass, looking at the old B&A train station along the former Boston and Albany, now the CSX shithole sub, because they don't run enough trains to warrant me rail fanning too much anymore on the Berkshire sub. And this is where a lot of the coal train videos were shot by another rail fan. And this is the old Warren train station. I think we have 022 coming at us now, because I heard what sounded like a train. We're at the town of Warren, Mass. This is way east of Power and outside of our filming jurisdiction, which I consider. This is a spot where a guy by the name of Kim Fish, if anybody reads Rail Pace or looks at nerail.org, a lot of Kim Fish's photos and a lot of the other rail fans down east here have shot trains during the Conrail days and now CSX. And this is the spot where a lot of these pictures you've probably seen. This is a factory. Now we got the train coming. That's good. So this is Warren, Mass. Here we are, Warren, Mass. 022. Boy, awfully short. Too dangerous. Never seen that engine before. Good morning, Brian. Good morning, Matthew. Damn it. Every frick, I'm gonna find out what the hell's going on. Okay, here we go. We're back. Sorry for the interruption. Morning again there, Matthew. Morning, Deb Wood. If I got the name right. Sitting up here just east of the Dalton Depot at Four Seasons Heating and Cooling. I'd like to give them special thanks for the use of their parking lot whenever I can get the time. Good morning there, Jim. My new camera does not like the cold. I'm amazed I'm doing this. How far that live broadcast the way I'm doing it. Just enjoying. Oh, it looks like we got something's cooking here. Yeah, everybody loves to watch trains. I do it whenever I can. I liked it back in the good old days when the cabooses were still on the freights. Now they don't have them, and up on this line you get to see unmanned pushers, or DPUs for short. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Yeah, you guys are probably wondering why I'm not working. There's no snowstorms, and two, I can't wash windows in this freaking cold weather because it would literally wreck the equipment and the windows, and I don't take that chance. It's 8 degrees right now in Dalton, Mass. The wind ain't blowing. Well, we have a slight breeze, but nothing major, thank God. it. Oh, Merry Christmas back.